Good morning, everybody. This is EB, the original master here, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving as much as I did. As you guys can tell, that I am back from Mississippi, and I am here to give you guys another SpongeBob SquarePants episode review. Well, since Thanksgiving is over with and Christmas is the next month, which is December, we are going to be reviewing It's a SpongeBob SquarePants Christmas, or It's a SpongeBob's Christmas, whatever. So that's basically what the episode that I'll be reviewing today, since Christmas is just around the corner, is next month in December. So basically, this episode is the second Christmas-related episode for SpongeBob SquarePants, first being Christmas Who, which was the very first SpongeBob special to be aired on television. So basically, it's a SpongeBob Christmas. This episode isn't your typical SpongeBob, you may ask. Yes, it's not your typical SpongeBob episode, because instead of 2D animation, they decided to do stop motion for this special, which surprised me, because Nickelodeon has never used stop motion before. So this is the very first stop motion SpongeBob episode, and the stop motion animation was pretty decent. It was really good stop motion. I wish they could have done this in the way back then, but I think they wanted to do this for the Christmas special. So this whole entire episode is stop motion, meaning all the characters are made out of puppet materials. All the props of this episode are made with materials. If you guys want to see behind the scenes of It's a SpongeBob Christmas, I'll go to YouTube, find the video, put the link of the video in the description for you guys to see behind the scenes of how they made the props and the characters for It's a SpongeBob Christmas. It was actually an ABC News interview of them at the Nickelodeon studios, of them making the episode. So the episode starts with Patrick the Pirate and Potty the Parrot, the SpongeBob's biggest fans. If you guys don't know, Patrick the Pirate is played by Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, Gary, and the French narrator. So basically it shows Patrick the Pirate and Potty the Parrot. They're driving in this truck singing Christmas songs. And I don't know why were they in this episode. I think they were just there just for the sake of the Christmas. Since they were in the first Christmas special, Christmas Who, it wouldn't make sense for them not to come back in the next Christmas special, It's a SpongeBob Christmas. So we got Patrick the Pirate and Potty the Parrot singing Christmas songs, driving in this truck. And then for some unknown reason, the truck got off course. And then they landed out in the middle of nowhere. And so Patrick the Pirate was like, hey, since we're out here in the middle of nowhere, why don't we figure out how SpongeBob is celebrating his Christmas? So then we shift over to the SpongeBob theme song. It actually starts off with the same intro as the Christmas Who special, with the pirate painting inside the reef, saying, "Are you ready for Christmas, kids?" And then the kids start singing the SpongeBob theme song. But it's not the choir from the first SpongeBob Christmas special. Instead, there are little kids singing the SpongeBob theme song, and they're like, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, something like that. And then they say Christmas at the end, obviously. Then we get to the start of the episode. So we get SpongeBob in his bed sleeping. It's Christmas morning. No, it's not Christmas morning. It's the beginning of Christmas. And then his fog alarm clock, instead of doing the fog alarm, it does these Christmas bells. And SpongeBob wakes up, starts singing this song, Santa Has His Eyes on Me, obviously. So basically, this whole episode is stop motion, obviously. So we got SpongeBob and his friends singing, getting ready for Christmas. SpongeBob's getting ready for Christmas. Mr. Krabs is getting ready for Christmas. Squidward, Patrick, and Sandy are getting ready for Christmas. Everybody in Bikini Bottom is getting ready for Christmas, wanting to visit with Santa Claus. Nickelodeon, are you kidding me? You're doing another Santa Claus related episode for Christmas? I mean, you've already did that for Christmas Who. Why are these Christmas related episodes have to deal with Santa Claus? I mean, come on, Nickelodeon. Santa Claus isn't real. He's a fictional character, and it's just beyond believed means that SpongeBob would do this piece of crap. So everybody's getting ready for Christmas except for Plankton. Plankton is upset because he always get coal every year because he's mean and evil and whatnot. Because, yeah, obviously, because Plankton is the evil one. He always get coal for Christmas because he's always naughty. He's a naughty one. Nobody likes Plankton. And so Karen, his computer wife, is saying the reason why you're not getting Christmas this year because you're always naughty and you're always evil. So Plankton decides to come up with another evil scheme for him to get something for Christmas. So Plankton's next biggest plan for Christmas is to use this weird crystal known as Jerktonium, puts it in fruitcake, and decides to feed it to everyone, in which they eat, and they will turn to jerks. They'll turn into bad people. So he wants to make everyone naughty on Christmas so he can get stuff for Christmas. So that's basically the plot of It's a SpongeBob Christmas. Plankton is upset that he's not getting any presents. He wants to be nice by making the others naughty so he can get stuff for Christmas. So literally, he uses Jerktonium into fruitcakes and feeds it to everyone. No, he doesn't feed it to everyone. First, yes, he doesn't. He gives it to SpongeBob, obviously. So SpongeBob tries the fruitcake, and then since SpongeBob is joyful and cheerful and whatnot, the Jerktonium isn't affecting him because SpongeBob is childish. He's very happy in the holidays, so the Jerktonium isn't affecting him. So we got SpongeBob going through town, feeding everybody the fruitcake, which has Jerktonium in it, and everyone turns bad and evil. Yes, everyone turns naughty. They turn into jerks. I'm sorry, you guys. I do not like this plot at all. This plot is just too basic. It's too bland, and it's not creative at the slightest. Really, Nickelodeon? Fruitcake, Jerktonium turns people into jerks and evil, but SpongeBob isn't being affected by it because he's very cheerful during the holidays. So basically, SpongeBob feeds everyone the fruitcake that has the Jerktonium in it, and then everyone turns to jerks. SpongeBob realizes that everyone is jerks and bad, and he tries to figure out the solution. So we shift over to Plankton, and since Plankton's Jerktonium isn't affecting SpongeBob, Plankton decides to create a giant robotic metallic SpongeBob to go off and ruin Christmas as his next evil scheme. Really? Plankton has already made a robot. It's Welcome to the Chum Bucket. Remember that episode, Welcome to the Chum Bucket? Plankton made that SpongeBob robot that had the little brain inside of it. See? Yeah, Plankton already made a SpongeBob robot, but this one is a giant metallic one. So SpongeBob realizes that everyone's turning to jerks and evil, so he goes over to Sandy's house to ask her for help. So Sandy tells SpongeBob that the fruitcake that he sold to everyone that had Jerktonium in it, and then SpongeBob was the one who sold it, who gave it to everyone. So Sandy was like, so you're telling me you took food from Plankton and you fed it to everybody? Uh-huh, you're a jerk. Yes. Really, Sandy? You're calling SpongeBob a jerk, but Sandy, you are the biggest jerk of Bikini Bottom. You're not smart, you're dumb as heck, and everyone should know that already. So the cure to Jerktonium is by singing. So Sandy puts out like the sheet music, obviously, and then SpongeBob starts singing the sheet music, and then Sandy obviously turned nice again, and then that's the only cure of how to stop the Jerktonium. So SpongeBob and his friends start singing, "Don't be a jerk, it's Christmas. Don't be a jerk, it's Christmas." That really god-awful Christmas song. Come on, you guys, come on. So the song worked. Everyone is nice now. Santa Claus comes to the Krusty Krab, and then he realized that everyone is naughty because Plankton was the nice one. So everyone is shocked to hear that Plankton is nice instead of naughty, and that's when the giant robot SpongeBob came and grabs Santa Claus and hurls him out in the distance. Yes, but this isn't the first bad thing the evil SpongeBob robot did. The first thing he did, he went to the Krusty Krab, saw Mr. Krabs, and he burnt the Krusty Krab sign, which landed on Mr. Krabs. Then he grabs Squidward's front door and throws it at Squidward. See, that's already a bad deed. So SpongeBob rides in the fruitcake cart, starts shooting fruitcakes at the robot SpongeBob. So the robot SpongeBob explodes, and then that's when Santa Claus grabs the key that turns on the robot SpongeBob, and it realizes it's from the Chum Bucket. So Plankton is stopped again at his evil tracks, and then Santa Claus leaves, and SpongeBob's wondering where Patrick is at. We got Patrick being on top of Santa Claus's sleigh and kidnapped Santa Claus, thus ending the episode with Patrick the Pirate and Potty the Parrot. So Patrick the Pirate is hungry. He believes that Potty's like chicken wings with buffalo sauce, and then Potty the Parrot thinks Patrick is a Christmas tree cookie, and then at the ending, Patrick the Pirate spots Santa Claus, and then it turns out to be that it was a polar bear because he was dreaming. So we got the polar bear like sprinkling salt on Patrick the Pirate, and then he runs off the cave getting attacked, and then we got Patrick was getting attacked by the polar bear. Then we got Patty the Parrot and Santa Claus wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, thus ending It's a SpongeBob Christmas. Guys, It's a SpongeBob Christmas really wasn't that great. It wasn't great. I'm sorry, you guys. The plot was stupid. Really, Jerktonium, fruitcake, turning people bad, naughty instead of nice. Really, Nickelodeon? I'm sorry, you guys. This plot really wasn't that great. The special could have been better, but the only positives about this whole episode was the stop motion animation. That was the only positive about this episode, was the stop motion. I'm glad that Nickelodeon took a break with the 2D animation and turned SpongeBob into a stop motion episode, but that was the only good thing about this whole episode. This whole episode was just bad. I mean, I didn't like the plot at all. Really? Seriously, Plankton is jealous that he doesn't get anything for Christmas, and instead, he turns everyone else's evil. He turns everyone else into jerks just by putting Jerktonium in fruitcake. And what the heck is Jerktonium? That's not even real. That's just make-believe. I'm sorry. I think the first SpongeBob Christmas special was kind of better because that was the very first one, the very first SpongeBob Christmas special, and the very first special of SpongeBob SquarePants. Overall, you guys, It's a SpongeBob Christmas gets a solid 5 out of 10. Not good. I didn't really like this episode that much. The songs were okay. The songs in this episode was Santa Has His Eyes on Me, Don't Be a Jerk, It's Christmas, and then this song that SpongeBob was singing while he was delivering the fruitcakes in town. It's about some mouth-watering joy or some crap, like he was feeding everybody the fruitcake, and he was singing the song, like he was jumping out of the cart doing the fruitcakes. Everybody was eating the fruitcakes. Pearl was in this episode. Mrs. Puff was in this episode. Pretty much everybody was in this episode, except for Bubble Bass and Merman and Barnacle Boy. Well, hope you guys enjoyed my review on It's a SpongeBob Christmas. I'm sorry the special could have been better if Nickelodeon took the time, but I think they didn't take any time at all with this episode. I think they kind of rushed it. This episode could have been better, but the whole plot was just bland. The songs were okay, but it really wasn't that great. But Sandy, I don't know why she thought calling SpongeBob a jerk was a good idea. So you telling me you took food from Plankton and fed it to everybody? You're a jerk. Yeah, Sandy, you are the jerk because you're not smart, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're retarded, you're under the influence of being smart, and you're just plain out retarded. Along with Patrick, I will trap Santa in my box and make him stop the clocks. Got him floating in the air, going inside Santa's trap. Yeah, Patrick made a trap of Santa. He's evil and whatnot. But overall, It's a SpongeBob Christmas could have been better. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, that's all I have to say on It's a SpongeBob Christmas. It could have been better, but yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Peace out.